character's life crosses into your personal life. And one of the most uncomfortable interviews I think I ever watched on your show was with Jane Fonda. And I wondered if you spent that night at home on the couch.
Jane Fonda came on my show, and right at the beginning of the interview, really early on, she got up out of her chair and crossed and got in my lap and stuck her tongue in my ear and just started kissing on my head. And there's still a little Barbarella there. She's quite very, very, very fit 70 years old. And after it was over, and she was up on me. It was when my producer said, remember when Johnny Carson and the spider monkey got on Johnny's head? And Johnny doesn't know what to do, so he freezes? Jane Fonda was your spider monkey. And so we just let it was fine. I was pretty darn uncomfortable. I was definitely out of character. And one of my property masters went out and bought me a dozen roses to give my wife when I went home. And I walk home, and she goes, oh! So I walk in and I hand her the rose, and she goes, oh, then what happened? And I said, well, Jane Fonda was on the I don't want them. And then I said, just watch. You watched it that night. She saw how uncomfortable I was. And that's really, I was most uncomfortable. I didn't want to portray in any way that it was pleasurable. Yes.